for it. He's just going. He's just like, all right, I got this. I mean, Dill clawed his way up through Noku, delivered a 3-0. Dill clawed his way through Dark Blues, delivered a 3-0. Is he going to be able to do the same against AAA? That's what we got to find out.
Last time around, it was so close, but AAA just made the really big plays. He got damage when he needed to. You know, look at that, 32% off the tiniest tap. And the off stage and the shore use, he was mixing it up. It felt like Dill wasn't really sure what kind of Ryu he was fighting against by the end of it.
Now, what I'm wondering, at least for myself, is do these two remember the adaptations they've developed against each other in their set, where we had last seen them fight in winter semifinals? If that's the case, if they have a firm memory of how to fight each other, I would love to see where the adaptation goes in this set, because there's a whole lot of growth that these players showed in one set.
Ooh. But one thing is that the way AAA is playing right now in Advantage, at least, reminds me of game like the early parts of that set. He's not going off stage. Instead, he's faking it out, but staying on the ledge, trying to get some ledge pressure. He has the lead right now. The question is whether he can convert that to a stock.
Trying to roll around a lot while he's trying to figure where's AAA going to land, what's he going to do as he comes down onto the stage. I just hope that Dill doesn't get too far into the habit of... What?
The strong jab, interrupting the monkey flip, but it wasn't enough to take the stock. This is actually super dangerous. Forward throw not taking it, but just barely goes for the back of the turnaround and the barrels.
Oh, I love Diddy Kong. Rocket's barrels are silly. That was just incredibly unfortunate for AAA. While it was fine, return to stage, hitting the rocket barrel back.
The funny thing is that happens consistently enough that it's just a occupational hazard involved in edge guarding Diddy Kong. He manages to even it up pretty quickly, which is huge, because if Dill started to run away with that stock, which we haven't really been able to see him do when these two are fighting, but if he is able to, that's pretty much just the game.
Yeah, you never want to let Dill run with a heavy percentage lead, and especially with that stock lead. And that's just a big no-no for fighting Dill.
Extra damage, just a little bit from the banana during that throw. And extra damage is important. That once Tiger just ends up at kill percent, where he has to be scared of down tilt, has to be scared of that banana, that forward smash, gets scared of an up tilt. When he's playing around that, that's when Dill really excels.
I think Dill at this point has recognized and remembered firmly that AAA consistently has been getting up with get-up attack or neutral get-up. He's been staying in position. He doesn't roll. And it's really important because it means that Dill doesn't have to commit to an option or to any movement, really, for figuring how he's going to punish AAA. He just doesn't.
At this point, any trade that doesn't lead to a stock is good for AAA. The forward air still not taking it. This is max rage Ryu. This is, all he needs is one up tilt. We haven't really seen him combo with up tilt at all, really. He usually goes for the raw shore use if he is going to finish with that move. We'll see if Dill forgets about it.
Fantastic DI, getting himself right out of that. Oh, the banana confirm would have been amazing, but we're not going to see it just yet. Back throw from nearly center stage. Gotta remember, Ryu is pretty heavy. He doesn't have to worry about that.
They're down tilt, but the wrong spacing. The monkey flip, the hard kick will end the stock. Dill moving up game 1 on the board.
Dill not in a position where he was really able to put anything else outside of just occupy the ledge. And AAA not spacing well enough to contest with the Nair. He's going to be paying the price for it.
Yeah, that monkey flip.
Going back into it.
The hitbox on that is deceptively big.
Oh, it's big. It's big and safe. Smashville, round 2.
All 5 games of in winners were on Smashville, so I would honestly be surprised if we see any other stage by the end of this set. Unless we see a cloud.
Now, what do you think is going to change from either of these players? What do you want to see more of from Dill? What do you want to see less of from AAA?
So I feel like Dill's game plan in general was pretty solid in that he was remembering the options that AAA had that he was hiding from him. But those monkey flips were still risky if think about this. If AAA had read that monkey flip a little bit better and had done a shorty instead, that would have been the stop. So he has to remember his panic options. At the same time, from AAA, ooh, finding those kills can be so difficult. Maybe using up tilt more, maybe utilizing the tilts and walking a bit just to take more stage control, force Dill to retreat. He's going into the air and he's running a lot. Maybe a little bit more of the slow, glacial approach could work.
If anyone's going to be taking a glacial approach, they're going to have to be doing so pretty swiftly. Dill has been doing a fantastic job of holding center stage, forcing AAA recover from one side or the other. I don't really know what he's doing over there, but that's
He was
fine.
mind gaming him. What are you doing? He's playing so safe. I mean, objectively it's not safe, but he's not getting hit, so what's more safe than not getting hit?
That's like if you're driving recklessly, but you don't die. I guess I was driving safely.
This is the thing. I know people who drive incredibly recklessly, but I've never been in an accident, so I'm a good driver. I don't know if we can say.
This is horrible logic. Please do not listen to Salty Fun. Said help.
We might need a little bit of help for AAA. Losing that first stock. Oh, the Shoryu not enough, though, without any rage. That move, it still kills early, but not nearly as much.
Bit of juggles out of Dill. Pretty aggressive, but
Slightly staled and still no rage means that Shoryu is not going to be finishing him off either. You can tell that now AAA is getting hungry for the kill. He knows that he beat Dill in winners. He knows that he has the potential to take this, and he just wants to get the stock out of the way so he can start playing the end game. But when you get hungry, sometimes, you know, you can take a big bite out of your
yeah, you just got to take the bite, man. However, that's still 83% that's built up onto AAA. If he keeps it grounded, if he keeps a solid combo game, then we're in the money, and that's still keeping it even. But for Dill, he's chilling. Gun in hand, banana at the ready. Like, AAA has got to figure out a way through this wall without taking too much damage, because it's getting to the point where he's not really going to benefit from the rage. He's not trying to go for cheesy kills with rage.
I really do think walking is important. Notice in this wall of peanuts, he like power shields one and then dashes in, but because he's dashing, he couldn't shield the second one. In general, just having access to those tilts, there's that game too. 2-0 for Dill. I feel like those wonderful normals from Ryu are not a factor that Dill has to be playing around.
Please no panic, Cloud. Please center your mind. Remember you are the World Warrior, and figure how you're going to bring yourself through this AAA, because it was an excellent performance getting to this point, but Dill is proving far and away that he is more than ready to take on Utopian Ray.
And this is one of the difficulties about the end of brackets, where yes, AAA beat him in winners, but AAA got 3-0'd by Utopian Ray. He doesn't have momentum, whereas Dill has been 3-0ing people since he got into losers. And that momentum is clearly shown in the way that they're playing. A little bit more deflated. Tigers AAA needs to be making more big plays. Between walking, I feel like maybe an edge guard is in order.
It's just the methodical play that we saw earlier from him in bracket started to break apart. I think his enemies are starting to get to him, and the style of play that Dill has been pressing forward is enough that AAA has not been able to play it at his comfort. He's constantly forced to chase, he's constantly forced into the air. He hasn't been utilizing rage as effectively as Ryu can. He's not really looking for the cheats. He's looking to just play it out straight. And even at that, we've hardly seen him utilize Shoryuken. Like, he's just been going in for more traditional ways to kill, whether it's an edge guard or we've even seen a couple of forward smash attempts. It's just all crumbling apart from him. But that's the kind of suppression that Dill is able to pull out when he's at his peak. And this is some of the best control I've seen from Dill's play in a very long time.
Oh yeah, this makes me think about what's going to happen in Grand Finals if that is what we do end up seeing. The momentum is not great, 64% off of the down tilt. Well, it's now 64% even after that down tilt. If he can close out the stock soon, if he's trading isn't bad as long as he can survive, because more damage means the chance to kill with something like a Shoryu. But if Dill plays around that, then you're just eating it more and more, taking more and more damage, and then you're just going to end up at kill percent.
So this is tournament life for AAA, and how's it going to end? It's going to end with an up smash. Just like that. A wonderful performance from AAA, but he will be going down 3-0 to Ho3K Dill.
He did get top 3. He does get payout, and he also does get
He gets the medal. He gets the bronze medal. Well-earned bronze medal.
But this is the big thing. These guys are playing for the gold.